Come on, ladies. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
I'm so excited I could wet my pants.
Please wait until you get back into your own clothes.
Mrs. Cardell?
Yes.
I think I changed my mind. I don't want to go.
But Tiffany, this is the chance of a lifetime.
I know.
A high-paying modeling contract in Paris is every girl's dream. I thought it was yours, too.
I changed my mind.
Tiffany, it's too late for that. Contracts have already been signed.
I don't care. I'm not going.
Why don't you discuss this while I get the others in the van?
Ladies!
I thought you were a pro.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry doesn't get it. We've expended a great deal of effort on your behalf, and you're going.
No!
Put that down.
Life's a beach. First you sunbathe on it, then you hope you don't wash up on it.
No, thank you. Dead bodies do not do a lot for my appetite.
Who are you, lady, and why does somebody want you dead?
Can I have a breakfast burrito, please?
I'll have a hot dog.
Well, maybe the skin that Emmy found underneath her fingernails will give us a DNA match.
Yeah, we need a suspect first, and right now we got zip.
Yeah.
Listen up, people. We just came from the deputy chief's office, and we got a situation here we have to deal with. Where are you with this Jane Doe on the beach?
She's still a Jane Doe. We're just waiting for a print checkup.
Her name is Tiffany Bowling. And as of now, she's out of our jurisdiction.
Wait a second. She is a homicide victim. We're homicide cops. Did I miss something here?
She was an FBI agent, and they're taking over the investigation.
Wait a minute. You're okay with that?
I don't have too much to say about it, now do I? Deputy chief made that very clear. It's a done deal.
Well, anything we have, they're welcome to.
Look, I didn't say I was taking you off the case.
Exactly what are you saying here, Hutch?
Well, you're being reassigned to the FBI agent in charge of the investigation. That agent will call all the shots. And I don't like this. But the agent requested you to, specifically.
Why us?
Ask her yourself.
Shelby Kelman.
Wow. I have a feeling that she requested you, not us.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet some people. You probably know them. You know Special Agent Kelman?
Yeah, we worked a jewelry sting a little while ago.
Hi, Chris. Rita?
Hi. Chris is, he's told me a lot about you.
Well, I've been briefed on this, so I'll let Special Agent Kelman do the honors. Use Hudson's office. I'll see you back.
All right.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks, Roger. I really need your help. Tiffany Bowling was my best friend. We went through the academy together. I want to take down the people who killed her.
You know who they are?
Yeah. Matt and JoJo Cardell.
Let's go hook them up.
I wish it was that easy. I don't have anything that would hold up in court. That's why I need you guys.
So why us?
Because you're good. And because you're perfect types for what I have in mind.
What are we talking about here?
White slavery at the very highest end. Tiff was trying to get inside an operation we believe has sold over 100 women into bondage around the world. She answered an ad for high-paying international modeling jobs and was accepted. Her motions were always monitored, but there was a switch of locations, and I lost her. My guess is the Cardells brought Tiff and several other women up here to be sold at auction.
So, what do you got in mind?
Rita will go undercover as an aspiring model. I'll pose as a buyer, and you'll be my bodyguard. I'll bid to buy Rita, and we bust him once money changes hands.
Well, it sounds good to me.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Not to be a stick in the mud, but you're asking me to take a big risk here. And your last bird on the wire ended up beaten to death.
You think I don't feel responsible for what happened to Tiff?
Shelby, that's not what I'm saying.
Chris, I have heard what happens to the women that get sucked into these slugs. They're shipped overseas and they become sex slaves. And then once the animals get bored with their toys, the girls are sold again. Some into the brothels of Asia, and others are put on camels' back, and they are peddled across the desert like pots and pans. It's sick.
The lucky ones die. These people need to be taken down. And Tiff died trying to do it.
I'm in.
Okay. All right. At one condition. Rita doesn't jump into the pool until after you and I are splashing around with the Cardells.
Fair enough.
So, what is our game plan to get inside?
I need someone to vouch for me as a legit buyer. Someone so slimy, someone so sleazy, that they can't possibly suspect a thing.
Slimy.
Sleazy.
No, I don't know how I got into my truck either. Just lucky for you, I picked up a copy of the L.A. Daily Record before pulling out of Fresno. Oh, no, ma'am. I couldn't accept no reward. I know how I'd feel if I lost my dog. But the shipping to L.A. should run about $200, and I'm just a poor working trucker. Fine. As soon as you wire the money, I'll call you with the flight number. By tonight, old Rounder should be sleeping in his own bunk. Think nothing of it, ma'am. Us dog lovers gotta stick together. Just wire it to Charlie Hepburn, Western Union and Palm Beach. Not bad, 5 for 5. Now let's just go for the double hat trick. A collie in Seattle. Chris, Rita, what a pleasant surprise. How long you been standing there?
You know, Cotton, that was despicable.
Oh, that long, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was also fraud. Sorry, buddy, but we're gonna have to take you in.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Chris. Can't we talk reason here?
Oh, you know, I wish I could, Cotton. I really do, but it's out of my hands. See, when you use the phone to commit interstate fraud, well, that's a federal beef.
Yeah. You know, I think we're going to have to turn you over to the FBI, Cotton.
Oh, I never thought I'd have to lay eyes on her again.
She may be your only salvation.
Shouldn't you be out casing mansions for jewel thieves?
I gave that up.
Now he's dialing for dollars.
Not across state lines, I hope.
Check with the Western Union. I'm sure you'll come up with enough to put him away for a couple of years.
Chris, please.
Cotton, I'm telling you, homie, it's out of my hands. Gotta talk to Shelby.
The average person knows 1,462 words beginning with the letter M. I'm sure mercy is not in her vocabulary.
Well, if you gave back every penny you hustled from people.
Talk about unnatural acts.
That's about it.
Good.
Here's Chris.
All right. Chicken,
Thank you.
fruit, a la cotton, and submarine
Thank you
a la Ridley Lynch.
so much.
Can you do a German accent?
Are you kidding? I was raised by a shrew named Helga.
Good. All the background info you'll need is in this folder. Familiarize yourself with the doings of Chang and Yorbovich. These are profiles on some of the women we think have gone through the Cardell meat market. You'll see that they usually go for those with no family ties. Study them and try to come up with a cover story that matches. Any questions?
Yeah, I have one. Why is it you and Chris get to live in the penthouse of a posh Miami hotel and I have to hang out in the flop house?
Destitution comes with the role.
Terrific.
Good. Tomorrow morning, we go to Miami. And I thought about looking you up when we opened up our Miami operation on the Cardells.
And please confess, why didn't you?
We got busy. You know how it is.
Yeah,
I thought about you a lot, though.
I thought about you too.
Really?
Yeah. The way we met was very strange. I mean, the whole jewelry sting operation, you thought I was a criminal, I thought you were a criminal.
I know. Maybe things could be different this time.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. You okay?
Just can't get Tiff out of my mind. Seeing her at the morgue. Having to make that terrible phone call to her folks back in Idaho.
Here. That must have been a tough moment.
The hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life.
You know what? There's something about your plan that bugs me.
What's that?
I mean, the whole operation is geared toward bringing down the Cardell white slavery operation, right? But nobody ever said anything about proving the Cardells murdered Tiffany. And if it were Rita, that'd be the throat I was going for.
They would probably resist arrest. Then it would be academic.
Yeah.
Well, what if it happened to Rita? What would you do?
That's a good point. I'd hope they resisted.
Can I help you?
Ich bin Wolfgang Speer und ich meet mit Herr und Frau Cardell sprechen.
Say what?
My name is Wolfgang Speer and I believe Herr and Frau Cardell are expecting me.
Mr. Cardell, Mr. Speer is here.
Yes. Send him in.
It's through those glass doors.
That'll be fine. I'll get back to you later. Thanks. Bye.
Mr. Spear,
Jawohl, at your service.
you said it was important. Please.
Yeah, we have mutual friends, so I won't mention names for obvious reasons.
Well, maybe you might name one or two.
Well, let's just say a tall, one-eyed gentleman in Hong Kong and a portly man with unusual appetite in Sarajevo. It is through them a certain party contacted me, and I'm here at her behalf.
And what does your party request?
I don't want to know. But she is acting on behalf of a Brazilian banana planter, whose name I don't want to know. She paid me a small fee to facilitate the introduction.
Well, then perhaps we should meet her. I'm sure you can arrange it.
She's in the limo.
Maybe you'd be so kind as to ask her to come up.
Well, there's one little, catch. See, I know this lady is here to do business, and I expect a little fee from you to make the introduction.
You don't say.
$10,000, I say, or poof, she is gone.
Okay, let me tell you what, Slick. Let's meet your lady, then we'll decide what it's worth.
This is Fräulein Montesi.
Hello.
How do you do?
Hello?
Hi. Thank you, Herr Spear. That'll be all.
What about him?
He's my bodyguard. He stays.
So, How do you know Chang?
He sometimes transships his knockoff jeans through Brazil. I met him through my employer.
And Yorbovich?
Yorby and I go back a ways. Some gun deals back in '84, which, as I'm sure you know, has helped his career immensely.
Is your employer aware that our services are very costly?
Price is no object.
And you'll be acting as his intermediary?
And delivery person.
What kind of girl does he want?
He doesn't want a girl.
Oh, well, then perhaps you should contact the Levin brothers. They deal in the chicken trade.
He wants a woman.
Ah.
A classic woman. With high cheekbones and a regal carriage.
Into humiliation and domination.
That's none of your concern. Nor mine, for that matter. Can we do business?
Where are you staying?
Bay Towers. Penthouse.
We'll be in touch within 24 hours.
Okay, I understand that, but what happens if they call this guy in Hong Kong?
He's primed to back me up. He has no choice. The State Department is reviewing his import license.
What about this Yorby guy?
His liver exploded last week and he died.
Well, I gotta say, you did your homework.
So, do you agree we're in the pool with the Cardells?
We're splashing around a little bit.
Good. Then get in touch with Rita and tell her it's time to go in.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Hi, my name is Cassie Largo. I'm answering the ad in the paper.
Have a seat and fill this out. You'll be called.
Okay, thanks.
Here. Use mine.
Oh, thanks.
I've been in America for only 2 weeks, and I already know the public banks never work.
So where are you from?
Cuba. And I'm going to send for my family when I become a famous model.
That's great.
Were you ever in the Miss Florida pageant about 8 years ago?
No, why?
I don't know. You look very familiar to me. Ever been to Palm Beach?
No, I haven't, actually. I just got here from Wyoming.
They said I had great bone structure.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Hey, good luck to you, too. Who knows? Maybe we'll work together sometime. In Paris.
Who knows?
Cassie Largo?
Classic lines, high cheekbones, both big pluses. A rather regal quality, too, wouldn't you say, Matt?
Very regal. Mm-hmm. You're from Wyoming?
Yes, Casper.
Have you ever done any modeling?
Yeah, when I was younger in a department store back home. I always wanted to be a professional model, but then I got married and, well, that was the end of that.
Turn.
Have any family in Casper?
No, both my folks are dead.
What about the husband?
Well, my divorce was final last month. I certainly don't consider him family. See, that's why I came to Florida, because I wanted to get as far away from him as possible.
Walk back toward me, please.
No new boyfriend?
Why? What does that have to do with it?
If chosen, you'll be constantly traveling to all the fashion capitals of the world. It can be very stressful on a relationship. Our clients insist on stability.
Well, no, I just got in last night and I haven't met a soul. You said that you wanted someone unencumbered and free to travel, right? Well, I am certainly that.
Hike up your skirt, please.
Excuse me?
I need to see the rest of your legs.
Well, trust me, they go all the way up. Can I ask you guys a question?
Please.
How much does this job pay?
Some of our placements make upwards of $2,000 an hour, plus all expenses.
Wow, that's incredible. $2,000 an hour? So how do I know if I got the job?
We have your number. That'll be all.
You weren't supposed to come here. What if you were followed?
I wasn't. I just wanted to see how the better half lives. You know, you should see the place that she put me in. It's got roaches big enough to ride.
How'd it go?
Okay. You know, their front really looks legit. It's easy to see how wannabes can get caught in their web.
You in?
Not yet. I think I may have run into a little problem in the waiting area.
What kind of problem?
A hooker named Kim Youngman. My unit picked her up when I was still working in Vice.
She make you?
No, but her wheels were definitely turning.
That's it.
Chris, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah? Maybe you better take another look at her morgue shots. I say we pull out, and we pull out right now.
What's the big problem? I'll make a call to some of my people, have this hooker taken off the field.
No, wait, look, I don't want to cause ripples. Now, if a problem comes up, we deal with it.
I'm telling you, this is crazy.
These people need to be stopped. And I think I know a way to handle her if she becomes a problem. Besides, she may not even make the cut.
I think our Turkish friend would find that unit irresistible.
What about the Cuban?
Good hips, full mouth. Kind of unit that Harold would eat up.
So would Ali Ben Raba.
Oh, right. Yeah, put her in the pile.
Here's a class act. She's just what Miss Montesi is looking for.
Ah, right. What do you think about this Montesi woman? I'm a little leery of new players, especially since this is going to be our last auction.
I called Chang. She checks out.
Nevertheless, I'd like to take extra precautions with her. What did Yorby have to say about her?
Have you tried getting through to Sarajevo lately?
Right. You know, this unit would also appeal to El Cid.
Is that hypochondriac coming? He goes through these women like paper plates.
He also pays top dollar. I'd say we're going to have a very spirited auction.
Mr. Cardell, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I realize it's not fair of me coming unannounced, but I bring you good news.
No, I wish you had called first. I look terrible.
We never expect a woman to be beautiful before noon.
Well, please, come in. I don't have anything to offer you.
Oh, no. Reminds me of my first stop in Miami. The good news is you won't be here long.
You mean I've been accepted?
Once you pass the blood test, you're in.
What blood test?
Our clients are very particular about not hiring any druggies. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all.
Good. And as soon as that's settled, we can move on to the next step.
Which is?
You and 7 other models will put on a private fashion show for the heads of the great fashion houses of Europe.
Well, I don't have anything to wear.
All will be provided. First things first. Here's the doctor's number. He'll call me with the results. You be ready to leave on very short notice.
So, leave. Where is this show going to be?
All in due time. Please go see the doctor.
Heads of the great fashion houses of Europe, right.
What are you still doing in Miami?
Well, I thought I was part of a team, a very valuable part. As there'd be none of this if it weren't for my talents.
We still haven't been contacted, Cotton.
It's my fault if you weren't convincing. I did my part.
What's your point?
Cash. With Cotton, the point is always cash.
Well, I do have my expenses. I had to drive all the way down here. And Beauty drinks gas like a drunken senator. I even had to provide my own lodging.
You've already been paid.
I haven't received a cent.
You don't have to make brooms for the next 3 years. That's all the payment you're gonna get.
Miss Montesi's room? Yeah, just a minute.
Jojo Cardell.
Hello, Mrs. Cardell. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me.
Not at all. Oh, by the way, Mr. Chang sends his regards.
Oh, how nice.
The auction is set for this Friday at 10 p.m.
Fine. Where is it?
You'll be informed at the last moment. Go to Palm Beach and check into the Comer Hotel. You'll be contacted. Oh, and all transactions are in cash.
Yes, I know. Yorby said the price is in the 3 to 6 range.
Yeah, ordinarily, but I'd bring $1 million to make sure your employer gets the unit of his dreams. Also, you'll have to arrange for a boat in Palm Beach.
Why?
Well, if you're successful in the bidding, the exchange will take place offshore. Now, how you transport your unit or what you tell her is up to you. We'll be in touch.
Units. They call them units. Oh, I can't wait for this to go down.
So what are the rich people doing tonight? You and Shelby picking up where you left off? Yeah, I thought the FBI never slept. Oh, if you do, think of me here in this sweaty hellhole. Yeah, good luck to you two. All right. Good night, pleasant dreams. Bye.
Nightcap?
Cop's a lady.
I just want you to know how much I appreciate everything you're doing.
Well, I haven't done anything yet. Here's to tomorrow.
I don't want to think about that right now.
What do you want to think about?
Something. Someone I've been thinking about for a long time.
Time to go.
Who are you?
Lonnie Brill. I drive for the Cardells. You got any bags?
Yeah, you're on the bed.
Head down to the van. I'll bring your suitcase.
Okay.
Welcome, ladies, to the biggest night of your lives.
We have a lot to do and very little time. Runway rehearsals begin in 5 minutes, then we go right into hair and makeup.
Great. Then what happens?
Well, for those of you lucky enough to be offered contracts, there'll be a reception on our yacht with the representatives immediately following the fashion show.
Of course, you'll still be wearing our gowns, so you'll change into your own clothes. Come on, time's wasting.
Must be nice to be back home. I think you still have me confused with somebody else.
Sometimes I forget to pay the rent. But I never forget the face of an arresting officer. Rita.
Perfect, Frank. Thanks a lot. The boat's set. 40-footer, 3-man crew, all agents. Thanks, Mark. And with the limo backing us up, I think we're covered.
I sure as hell hope so.
Hello? Yes. We'll be right down. There's Matt Cardell. He's in the lobby.
What do you mean he's in the lobby? That's not the plan.
I know that. Let's just go with it, okay?
All right, our guests are arriving. The show begins in half an hour. Center yourselves, ladies. Let your inner radiance shine through.
Tell me why you're here, and I might not blow the whistle on you.
Look, it has nothing to do with you.
It does if the cops are gonna come crashing through that door. This is my chance to get off the street.
It's a narcotics thing. It has to do with the Cuban girl. Maybe if you keep your mouth shut, I won't blow the whistle on you. I don't think you want the fashion representatives to know what you really do for a living, do you?
You two will ride with me. First-time customers get special service.
No, that's all right. We'll follow you in the limo.
We'll do it my way or not at all. Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's a big...
No problem at all.
Good. If you'll be so kind as to get me the limo keys, I'll have them returned to your driver as soon as our business is complete.
Hold on a second. Oh, look, Miss Montesi, we've discussed this 100 times. I don't feel comfortable going any place without a car.
I'm not overly concerned with your bodyguard's likes and dislikes, Miss Montesi. My business is with you.
He gets paid to worry, Mr. Cardell. Get me the keys. Now.
All right, sit tight, Phil. She's the boss.
Would you excuse me? Miss Montesi, so glad you could join us. I hope you've come to play. I have a feeling the competition will be very interesting this evening.
We'll see. My employer's very choosy.
Oh, of course. If you'd like to examine the applications, photos, blood tests, you'll find them on the buffet table.
Thank you.
But first, there's someone I want you to meet.
No, Cosmo. I already had the blue one. I think it's time for 3 greenies.
Miss Montesi?
Wow!
This is El Cid. He's also a good friend of Yobi's.
A vision. A flower amongst the weeds. Mwah!
Excuse me.
Now, are you called Mr. El Cid or just El Cid?
The Corsican gold smugglers nicknamed me El Cid, about 52. I rather liked it, El Cid. So I kept it. So, how do you know Yorby?
We met in Baghdad. I was a courier for an arms dealer. We swapped a few envelopes and became friends.
When'd you see him last?
Last January in Zagreb. He didn't look very well.
So I've heard.
Liver problem, I think.
Cosmo, give me the blue one.
Miss Montesi, we need to see you in the kitchen immediately. Miss Montesi is all that's needed.
My orders are to stay with Miss Montesi at all times.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
And he said if we didn't pay him the 10 grand, he was going to tell you this was a police sting operation.
I don't know what to say.
Well, sorry, that doesn't quite get it. You're the one who brought him in our door. Now he knows too much. What do you suggest we do with him?
I don't care. Whatever you usually do with hairballs that clog your drain.
What's going on in here?
A terrible mistake.
You were the one who introduced this man to me. I assumed you checked out his credentials.
I did,
Well, he's a con artist who tried to extort these people behind our backs.
You're kidding me. Excuse me, you son of a bitch.
Let's not get carried away.
This is our mess. And I will take care of it.
See that you do. And Mr. Brill will watch.
Whatever winds his clock. Where do you want this done?
Pool house. And if he doesn't do it, you put them both down. Do you have a problem with that?
No. Because I know he will indeed clean up his own mess.
I knew they tried to stiff me for the 10 G's, so I followed you. You're not really gonna kill me.
You pull that con on us. You remember that nosebleed gag?
Oh, the insurance scam.
Right, jumping in front of cars. Remember you used to make a self-induced nosebleed look like a head wound?
I don't like the sound of this. No, don't do this! No!
Ladies and gentlemen, bidding will be by hand signal only. The light will be in the unit's eyes so they won't be able to see. We deal in increments of 100,000 only. 100, 200, 3, etc. All right, let's begin.
How did you pull that off?
Easy. I killed him. You happy?
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
You fed him to the dogs without even batting an eye, Shelby. And I'll bet Rita's a toss, too. Anything to get the Cardells in your sights.
I didn't know what else to do.
You're dangerous. Your plans are coming apart like paper shoes.
Our first offering is a sun goddess from Malibu, California. Kelly Fenton shows us she's got what it takes to bring this Nakajimi creation to life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Next, wearing a Zandra Peru original, a stunning salsa señorita from Santiago, Selena Galban. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. 4, 5. And finally, wearing a gown from Milan's Jorge Fulaminga, the sensuous, the dazzling, the aristocratic Cassie Largo.
Wow! Now we're talking longevity.
One. 2. 5. 6. I have 9. 1.3.
Shelby, it's 1.3 to you. Do something.
Wait a minute. I'll go higher, but I have to send for the cash.
I'll give you a marker right now. 1.5 to give me the time.
Thank you, Cassie. Well done. Thank you all very much. I must say that was one of the most exciting presentations we've ever put together. Those of you successful in the bidding are invited to remain behind to take care of the financial arrangements. Matt will give you the rendezvous coordinates at that time. The rest of you, thank you so much for your patronage these last 3 years. If you're ever in Mallorca, please look us up. I'm so sorry it didn't work out.
You said $1 million was enough.
Usually it is. Tonight was a first. It was very nice to meet you, Miss Montesi. I'll call you a cab.
So now your backup plan kicks in, right?
Shut up.
This is just great.
Good job.
Yes, I need a taxi at 3111 Oceanfront. Miss Montesi and a party of 1. Returning to the Comer Hotel. Yes, Thank you.
We're not even gonna make it to the damn boat.
I have a boat standing by. We'll bust him at sea.
How are we gonna get there, Shelby? We're gonna walk? I'm not leaving my partner. We drop the hammer and we drop it right now. You got enough to bust him on multiple conspiracy counts.
No, that's not enough.
Back me up or get out of the way.
You have no authority.
Hell, I don't. You're a cop and you're out of control.
Excuse me, Selena. Kim, I'm sorry, but it sometimes happens like this. The reps are looking for a certain type, and tonight just wasn't your night. We will pay you for your time.
No, it's not fair. They get contracts and I don't. She's a junkie.
What?
And she's a cop.
I am not.
You're a liar.
I know she's a cop. She busted me 3 years ago.
What the hell? You're under arrest for white slavery and the murder of an FBI agent.
Slavery?
Mr. Brill! Mr. Brill!
Look, you go out that door and my partner will most likely blow your head off. You know, Kim, you're probably the only one that could have gotten out of this alive. The rest of you were just sold to the highest bidder.
Freeze! You're under arrest. You, get over there.
Mr. Brill! Get Cassie! She's a cop! Get her!
Get in. Cuff yourself together.
FBI, you're under arrest.
What the hell are you doing? We gotta get out of here.
Hands behind your head.
Brill!
Let her go.
Drop it! I'll blow her head into the fish pond.
I said let her go. Come on, man. You're not gonna walk away from this.
Then neither will she. I said, drop it. You dumb bastard. Now you both are gonna buy it.
Cotton, you all right, pal?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, man. I think we owe you a big one for this.
I think 10 is more like it.
Jeez. So what happened in there?
Plan went to hell. Shelby.
And you miserable bastards are gonna pay for what you did to Tiffany. And God knows how many other girls who came before her.
You can't be with the FBI. They don't execute people.
Do you understand these rights as I have given them to you? Do you wish to give up the right to remain silent? Do you give up the right to have an attorney present during questioning?
I'm telling you, you were hot up on that runway.
Thanks.
Maybe you missed your calling.
You know, I think I might have enjoyed it if I didn't know what they were actually looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, I still can't believe it. $1.3 million.
And worth every cent.
Chris, Rita.
Hey.
Hi.
How'd the hearing go?
State was able to locate 83 women auctioned off by the Cardells. And through their records, we were able to document several more women who died as a result of their actions. That, along with Matt's DNA matching the skin under Tiffany's fingernails, should put him away for good.
Excellent.
Way to go, Shelby. That's great.
I can't thank you guys enough.
It was nothing.
Nothing? I almost got sold to some guy that wanted to grind my vitals up to make a slushy. You call that nothing? Listen, I gotta go make some calls. I'll leave you guys.
Okay.
You take care of yourself, Shelby.
You too, Rita.
Okay, bye.
Oh.
Well, it seems like we're always saying goodbye.
Yeah. You leaving today? All right. Well, yeah, you know what? I formulated a plan. It's a little unformulated, but I think it's good. All right, now, you quit your job, I will quit my job, we'll buy a boat, and we'll cruise the Bahamas.
We would be bored into a coma.
Yeah.
We both need the action. Makes us who we are. but I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you.